Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a package to open for you. This is the last one I have coming in, and let's unbox it again with the Luft Concepts Avant. That's what's in my pocket right now, and I'm digging it. I love this sort of Japanese Tanto style blade. Love the hollow. This thing is broken in very, very well. I will say, if you get one of these, you may need to oil it from factory. I think Reate sent a lot of these super dry, but I mean, it's an easy fix. And it's not like it's necessary. I've seen a lot with great action with stock bearings, but man, these skiffs, guys, just super buttery with it. All right. Look at that. Avant making short work of packaging. So this here, I believe, is 2 knives. I'm not sure. For me to check out. I think one of them is a knife that he's selling. So let's take a look. Oh, he labeled them. Okay. Anything else? Oh. Okay. So. All right, so I just want to make sure there's nothing I was showing. This package is coming from my buddy Pete. All right, can you guys go check him out on Instagram? Man, I need to pull up his Instagram. I believe it's it's like Southpaw. Fuck. Hold on, let me check. I want to show it off if I can. All right, never mind. I'm not sure if he wants me to show off his Instagram, so I'm not going to do it. But he did write me a note. He said, "Hey, Kev, I put the Wingman Jett tool in pouch. You can do a breakdown on it. It's brand new, and action was better out of the box. I lubed pivot, and action got lazy. I threw in the Reate Jack 1.5. I saw your Jack 2 review and thought you might like this one. It's a Crane's Cutlery Dark Fat Carbon Edition. Damn. And it's number 5 of 17 made. Damn. You can break down this one also." He knows me too well. Oh, address. So hang on. Make sure I didn't show it. If you don't want the stunner and can't sell it, just send it back to me with the others. No rush on these. The stunner has never cut or carried. I paid $250 new and will take $215. It's about time I contribute to the channel since I've been watching since day one. I appreciate all reviews and work you put on the channel. Trying to make sure I don't show his address, sorry. Ship these back to above address. Thanks, Lefty. Pete. Cool. Thank you so much, Pete. I really appreciate it, dude. You are the man, for sure. I really appreciate you sending these in. And the stunner here, you guys know I actually did review a stunner. This is the Bade Modern Design stunner. So let me see. Is there an extra clip in here? Cool. Oh, so it comes with a plain tie clip if you don't like the green. And I had one of these in for review from Backpack B. You guys might know that. And I loved it. And I was thinking about trying to get one. So I was going to buy this off of Pete, but I kind of want the blue one, you know? It comes in this green, it comes in a blue, and it comes in like a purple. I honestly would take any color but green, I think. I really like this knife. The hollow grind is phenomenal. This knife is one of the reasons that I really wanted to contact Kubi and get some projects in the works with them for Devo knives. And we actually have prototypes coming on 2 knives from them. Like, they're not coming, but they're in the works. So I'm really impressed with them. This is that, I call it the golf ball pattern, which somebody corrected me. I think this is called dimpling or dimples or something like that. So there you go. There is no play, no up and down, and it's basically drop shot. The action on this one is better. Oh, fuck me running. Sorry, I realized I had the camera facing the wrong way. I might be able to edit that and flip it, so you might not notice, but anyway. Yeah, I really like this. I kind of do want it, but I'd have to get all the ano done. You know what I mean? Just get it redone blue. That would cost me a bit. I don't know. It's dead centered. Man, Kubi kills it, guys. This is the second one I've handled, and they've both been fantastic. I did have a guy, Corey, that I talked to on Instagram. He really wants one of these. And I told him about this, and I told him once I unboxed it, I'd let him know. So I think he wants it. If he doesn't buy it, then I'll probably buy it or trade Pete or something. But I'll let Corey take this one. It's just so good. Left-handed, right-handed, doesn't matter. Excellent knife. If anybody out there has a blue or purple one that wants to part with it, and it has this same like really snappy detent and action that's incredible, I will pick it up if I don't pick this one up. So really cool knife. It's M390, titanium, anodized, all that stuff on bearings. And I think he said it was $250 new. That's crazy, with an extra clip. So big shout out to Bade Modern Designs. He left a comment on my review, which was really cool of him. Can't wait to get more of his products in the future. So then we have this Reate Jack 1.5. I've never even heard of this. I knew about the Jack 2.0 and I knew about the 1.0. I didn't know there was a 1.5. So let's, whoa, hold the phone. Holy shit. Okay, hang on. Let me put this down here. Holy bananas. Look at that. That's that dark matter fat carbon, guys. Much like on my mini Tempests, my gold one is, or my black one with the gold dark matter is on its way to Kyle, DTM Knives and Gear. I really wanted him to check one of these out, so I sent him that one. But the one thing about this dark matter stuff is you always want it to have more color in it. But this one's pretty good. That red stands out quite a bit. You see it all throughout. I like that. It's pretty even. It has Mokutai on the pivot and clip and everything. I believe that's Mokutai because I have it now on my Nimble here. I don't know if that's Mokutai. Maybe it's Zirkutai. I don't know. I can't keep track of all the dog poop pies and all that shit, but it's not my favorite aesthetic. I think this would look better with just plain hardware, to be honest, but not my knife. Doesn't matter, right? Dead centered, made by Reate. You got an integral here. Let's try. Oh my god. Holy shnikes. That was maybe the best flip of my life. Hold on a second. Okay, normal Reate Horizon Jack sort of action where it's not drop shut. It's very controlled. You can see the stop pin kind of comes through and seats into that inlay. It's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. If it kind of throws the design off a little bit, like it's not, you know, fully finished. I don't know. That's dumb, but you know what I mean. Look at that little knurling on the clip right there, whatever you call that. That's really cool. Man, it's stiff, but, you know. Let's do this one more time. Oh my god. Cream in the pants. Look at this action too. Now I totally get it when people say they love this sort of controlled like close, right? It's kind of like that on my mini Tempest where this one's a little more drop shut, but it's just like a gliding shut. The Reate or the 1.5 here, you got to give it a little bit. You know what I mean? You're kind of shaking it a little bit to get it going, but oh, is it smooth as hell. It's absolutely dead nut centered. Ooh, that detent, man, on an integral, that is impressive. I've been very impressed lately with companies on their integrals. The MBK XLC, the Satori 2.0 here, just nailing the detents on these. See that? Just really good detent, drop shut, all that stuff. Just, I'm not the biggest fan of integrals, guys, because it usually means more weight. Usually means it's a little, you know, I don't know. It's not always chunkier, but I don't know. I really dig. Reate does a great job with them. The James brand Barnes, everybody wants to hate on that, but it's impressive. The Jack 2.0, awesome knife. No play. That thing is a freaking tank. And it's doing that. Look at that. Now, not my favorite blade shape, obviously. Got your kind of Bowie clip point thing going on. Double poon. I guess it's not double poon, but you know what I mean. You do have a choil. I don't know if it's meant to be, but that's a fucking choil right there for me. I can get in there, get a good grip. It's a big boy, though. Let's get out the new sponsor of the Alex Jones show. The EVA-TAC. They're calling it EVA-TAC. Maybe that's what it is. I call it the EVA-TAC Shadow Ranger. The greatest EDC knife of all time. The jacks are usually a 4-inch knife. There you go. Do not disappoint. Do not disappoint. These are, by the way, amazing American-made knives. Alex Jones. I don't think they say American-made, but they're insinuating. I hate it. Gungnir. Let's get a little Gungnir in here. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Man, what is that all up on here? Is that my just middle finger skin? Jeez. Damn. Sorry. All right, here we go. You got 4 1/4 inches on this blade. 4-inch cutting edge. How crazy is that? Let's see. Compared. They're the same length. Same blade length. Oh. Yeah, also made by Reate, by the way. Dope knife. So this is the 1.5 Jack. I really like that scale. I really like the scale. It loosens. It lightens the weight a little bit. It just makes sense to do it. I don't know what that screw is right there. Is that like an over travel or something? I don't know what that would be. Look at that. You see that? All right, let's zoom in on it. See that? It goes into a hole on the scale. I guess is that your over travel? No. You don't need an over travel on this because your scale is your over travel, right? Is that just your screw holding in the insert? But then how? Oh. So I guess they put the whole thing together and then the scale is held on by... So it's all skeletonized. See that? So what they did was, instead of doing that new thing where they have the pivot that kind of like comes out, and then you can put the bearings through there, which is still possible because of how big this screw is, that's how they did it. But they can get to all the parts through the scale, the titanium. It's all milled out, and then they just have this scale as an inlay held on by this screw and the pivot. So you take the scale off, and then you can get to all the internals, basically. That's how they put the detent ball, the insert in and everything. I think that's cool. And you can see you can put the stop pin in and then put the scale over top. The scale is holding in the stop pin. That's awesome. Now, the pivot area, I'm guessing the screw probably is big enough. So when it take this out, there's something under there like a plate. A plate? Or no, the scale, I guess. Once you take the pivot screw off and then the scale, you can get in there. Maybe let's just find out. I mean, he told me I could take it apart, right? Didn't he say it got lazy or something? Was that this one? I don't know. So, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So you take this off, then you got a collar, right? So that's your collar. Makes sense so far. And then your pivot can pop out the other side like a normal pivot, whatever, right? This scale comes off. So, like, I'm trying to explain this is dumb, but... that's being a bitch. I don't really want to fuck it up, so hold on. See if I can get it with this torque. There we go. I must have loosened it. You know, it's like a jar. It's like a jar. Hold your breath, Pete. I would never send me anything. These guys are crazy, aren't they? Tell him in the comments. Tell Pete how crazy he is in the comments. By the way, if he says it's cool to leave his IG, I'll probably put it down below. So I just want to put this like this so that, whatever. It's obvious. So once I take this off, I'm guessing I can get the scale off. That's my that's my idea here. So, yeah, all right. Let's see. Boom. All right, so your frame lock and everything is underneath, right? And that is the screw holding in the lock bar insert because they have one on this. Let me open the knife. Man, that D10 is stout. So you have a lock bar insert in there, and that screw holds it in. And then, honestly, is there a pivot screw under here? No, the pivot screw threaded into there, but so... Does this disc come off somehow? I don't know how that works. I don't need to take it all the way apart. I just wanted to see inside. It's still fully, like, together. Is there... Hold on. Is there any play? No play. That's so weird. How is that happening? You see that little, like, circle indented there? That's interesting. I can't unscrew this, though. I don't know if a magnet will pull it out. Nope. So, can we push it through? Oh, it's M398 too. Look at that. Cool. Tempted to take it apart, but I don't know. I guess it's an integral. It doesn't really come apart. You'd have to pull the whole cage out. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. So I'm guessing you take this side out. But you can see the stop pin here, right? Oh, look at that. Look how the stop pin is cut. Dudes, this is some engineering, man. This is really cool. All right, so you kind of get the idea here. I don't want to go crazy. I'm not going to, I don't want to take it all the way apart. It's in good shape, you know what I mean? So we'll put this back in. So I'm just going to hold it tight so I can tighten this. Good. Here's our pivot collar right there. Would be cool if it came with like plain tie hardware though. I bet you this knife costs like, I have no idea what this knife costs. A lot. Probably $1,000 in this configuration, right? I don't know why it doesn't want to get into the hardware. There we go. Are we seated? Yeah. There we go. It wasn't threading. Tap? Nah, no tap. See how that action is. No play or anything. Yeah, I don't even think loosening the pivot is going to loosen the action much. Just back off a little bit. It's not making it drop shutty or anything. I don't know if I adjust this side maybe. Yeah, it's not loosening at all. And I don't think Pete's even asking for that, so tighten these back down. There we go. Boom. Good to go. Dead centered, all that stuff. Cool. That was awesome. All right. Let's leave these out in case we needed to take apart the Jett. Here's the Jett. This is a design. That's the tool. I hate how they do that proprietary pivot stuff. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so this looks to me like either a Peter Carey design or a Les George. Ooh, this is nice. This feels great in hand. Holy cow. Like, it's got this really, I don't know how to explain it. It just has this cool feeling to it. Just really like it. I don't know. That's dumb, but nice clip. Hate how they do the hardware, but it looks fucking good, doesn't it? Got this flipper tab. Let's see if it has a detent. Oh, man, that's good. Dude, Reate. Man, Reate. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So this is what he was saying. It got lazy. I mean, it's not bad, but like, you know, it's not dropped shut. Now, the centering is a bit off. You can see it's a little off to the show side. But it's tight. So, left-handed. Man, I like that action. I like this. I like the ergos. You got a little choil here. Ooh, guys, what is the deal with these Poon Spoons today? I just had that on the Lefty Scout I unboxed earlier. Look at that. Hey, Scout Stout? I didn't even think of that earlier. Just like my knife, my design, the Stout, you have a Poon Spoon to lay in your... It's super comfortable doing that, man. It really is. This is the one he said I could take apart, but man, I hate... And the problem is they don't give you two of the tools, right? So, like, you only get one tool, and it's kind of dumb, right? Considering it's a spinning pivot. It's Reate. So, like, come on. Like, even if... And then you have no grip, right? Because it's such a tiny tool. You pop it in place. Maybe. What's going on here? I don't know why it doesn't want to seat. What is going on? Is it on an angle or something? There. See? And then you have no grip. Like, you... How am I supposed to get any... There we go. Hold on. I'm pretty sure this pivot isn't even flat. It's coming out the other side. So, dude, this will not seat into this side. I don't understand. What the fuck? I don't think they milled this right. Look at that. It only sits into one of them? What the hell is going on here? That is super strange, dudes. But on this side, it pops right in. Does it? There. This is going to be a pain in the ass to put back together, I'll tell you that much. You can mostly do it by hand, and then you got to use this thing down here. Dude, it's super annoying. It really is. It's basically like telling you not to take the knife apart, really. Oh, we got that one. Then you got to take the clip off from the other side because that's how it seats, which is dumb. Or is it internal? Well, we're going to find out. It looks like it goes straight through. At least these screws seat really nicely. Yep. That's how they like doing the clip. Which I don't need to take out. Flip it open. Should come apart. Okay. So, interesting. Look at these bearings in there. They have the plastic caged big boy bearings. And they're really, they're not super spinny. I can feel them really lagging a little bit. I might have something for this. I may or may not keep a stockpile of skiff bearings. One of which I think I have a set of... Boom. I think I have a set right there. Look at that. That might do it. Those are for the Evo 2.0, but hey, why not? I already have a set in mind. I had these for the 3.0, but I don't know if that's ever coming out, so might as well hook a boy up. Oh, yeah, smooth. That's butter. That's butter. Oh. Yeah, they're moving in there. All right. First things first, you want to flip the, it's clean, so that's not the problem. You want to flip the washers over. I've been doing that lately so that the new bearings kind of have a place to work their magic on. So it's hard to tell if these are already working in. I don't know. Okay. So let's clean the blade off. Yeah, he put some lube in there. I don't know what it is. I didn't look too hard before I wiped it off either, but looked like some kind of lube, not like KPL. Guys, check out knifepivotlube.com. You can use my code LeftyEDC at checkout. You'll get 10% off your order. They have all types of cool shit for knife maintenance. They are the bomb. So, ooh, big issue here. Hold on a second. You see how much room we had around that pivot? But these are the same, so what the hell? Look at that. That's just weak sauce. Why would you do that on your knife? That's dumb. These have even more, but I don't know what to do. Like, the only other thing I can do is put smaller bearings in, but the track is made for the bigger ones, you know what I mean? So it's kind of dumb. Let's try these and see what happens. All right. Look at that. Look how much room there is. That's crazy. I don't like stop pins being on the other sides. Huh. Hard to tell which side they're wearing a track in. Looks like both. Honestly, so it doesn't matter what side, I guess. It's gonna fall out again. Need a little KPL. Hold it in. All right, let's see. Okay, that went together pretty easy. Probably do this body screw first. And now you gotta do this shit again. I am not going to Loctite it because God knows what is going on with this pivot. God knows if it got Loctited too much and then, you know what I mean? It would just suck. I got to figure out a way to tighten this though. This is a problem, man. I tighten it from this side? Like, is that going to work? I got to put pressure down as I do it. It's so dumb. Well, it worked. So, something out of the world. Centering. Was this the one that was off center? I can't remember now. I think so, because the other two knives, yeah. That was this side. Okay. All right. It's pretty centered. Yeah. Moment of truth here. No play. Oh, yeah. That's way better. It has a... It's not the detent... So here's the thing, guys. I've been noticing lately that detent tracks... Having a detent ball ramp is not always the best thing. You see it has a detent ball ramp. because when it passes, this is where it jumps onto the ramp. Then it passes, and then it jumps off the ramp. That's just how a ramp works. So instead of having one solid spot where it kind of has to just pass over, which this already feels like it has to go through all that, and then it'll start dropping. You know what I mean? Where a knife with no detent ball track like this, once it passes this break, it's past the break. There's no more friction. Does that make sense? It's just past it. On this, you're kind of fighting that detent ball ramp the whole way until you get past it. I don't know. I hate that. I just feel like people, they overthink detent ball ramps sometimes. Yeah, I think this is, I mean, I didn't really tune it up with those bearings, but, I mean, you might as well have skiffs in your knife, right? And as the new bearings wear a track into the washers that are flipped over, it should just get smoother and smoother, and it's obviously very smooth, and I think it's probably more drop shut than it was, but I don't know. It's not really about that. I mean, it's a freaking tank left to right. It's a cool knife, actually. I mean, it's not like my jam, and it's also centered. I can't remember if, was this the one that was off center? I don't know. I can't remember. So the detent is on point. You just got to get it to there, and then like the action's really good, you know. So I'll put these bearings in here, and I'll put them in the pouch. And if Pete wants to put them back in, or wants me to put them back in, that's fine. I'll do it. I just figure if I can help a brother out, he loaned me some knives, I will, you know. And, yeah, so that's it, guys. We have the Bade Modern Design Stunner we just checked out. Oh, what am I doing? The Bade Modern Design Stunner we checked out. And then we had the Reate Jack 1.5, which is, man, that detent is money. Really cool knife here. I'm glad he actually sent this along. I won't carry it or use it or anything, so I might do an overview. But this Jett from Wingman is cool. It has very cool features, and then it has kind of not so cool features. But overall, I think it's a sweet knife. I love the feel of this knife, and it just feels good. The overall aesthetic open was never my jam. I didn't get it when these were coming out, but I kind of understand why people like them now because of this action and the feel in hand of this titanium. That finish is just marvelous. Yeah, marvelous. Wingman's cool. I like their stuff. I just hate their pivots. Again, they do it because it's cool. I get it, but it's annoying. So anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. I love you all. Pete, thank you so much, dude. I really do appreciate it. I'll get these back to you. I'll take good care of them. And much appreciated, brother. You guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.